Another brick fan with a look at the 2021 Advent calendars. This is day 14. This year I'm looking at 4 out of the 5 Advent calendars, so that includes City, Star Wars, Avengers, and Harry Potter. And before we get into the day 14 builds, let's take a quick look at the ones from day 13. From City, we got this table with some food on it. Looks like a nice chocolate cake there. From Star Wars, we got a Scout Trooper. From Avengers, we got this really large stocking that actually has a lift device on it. It looks like a spot that you can hook it and lift that stocking up, or maybe hang it by that hook there. So maybe it's a Christmas decoration. And then a blue and red gift. And then from Harry Potter, we got this vault door from Gringotts. So let's move on and take a look at our day 14 builds. Here's our City Advent calendar, and let's take a look at day 14, which is right here in the first column, second row. And it looks like we have a firefighter mini figure here. Here's our firefighter minifigure. Good printing, of course, here with the kind of silver and then the highlighted green here. I like these new axe pieces that have come out with these city sets. I think this is also in one of the holiday fire station. Notice his hair is just this big sideburns here on the sides. And I'll look his name up and let you know, but here is our firefighter for day 14 in the City Advent calendar. Let's go ahead and move on to our next Advent calendar. Here we have the Star Wars Advent calendar, and we're looking at day 14, which is over here on the second row. And this looks like another weapons rack, perhaps one for stormtroopers. So here we have what I will call the Imperial or Stormtrooper weapons rack. Just a small build that has some clips on it and a couple of extra weapons. So we have a blaster here and a rifle, laser rifle on this side. So similar to the Tusken Raider weapons rack that we saw earlier. Let's go ahead and move on to the next Advent calendar. Here's the Avengers Advent calendar. We're looking at day 14, which is here in row 2. Let's get that opened up. And it looks like we have a little robot. Probably one of the ones from Tony Stark's lab. Although I can't remember this one's name. Probably Dum Dum or something like that. I'll look that up and let you know. Here we have our little robot. Usually like the one seen in Tony Stark's lab, as I mentioned. Little treads down here for him to move around. Little trans blue piece here. And then, of course, this arm that is carrying around a stocking. So the robot is helping out with the Christmas decorations, it appears. Let's go ahead and move on to our next Advent calendar. Here we have our last Advent calendar. This is Harry Potter. We're looking for day 14, which is in row 2 here. And as we open that up, we see a bunch of treasure, which looks like it goes with yesterday's build of the vault door. So here we have the gold that was in the vault, and if you pull the vault door from yesterday, you can see that they will connect together. So that way when you open the vault door, you see all of that treasure inside. Like I said, many of the builds in these Harry Potter Advent calendars have traditionally been accessories or scenic type things. So as you see, if you here on the game board, there is a spot for 13 and 14, so it fits right there on the game board. Now that we've done all of our builds for day 14, let's go back and recap all of today's builds. Here are our builds from day 14, starting with City. We had Firefighter Bob here, which is a very nicely done firefighter. I like the printing with all the safety green on the black. I think it turned out really well. From Star Wars, we got another weapons rack. This is an Imperial weapon rack. You may remember at day 9 we had a Tusken Raider weapon rack. This here is one of Tony Stark's robots that he had in his lab. I think he named this one Dumb-E or Dumb-E. Dummy here is carrying the stocking. And then we have, looks like a bunch of coins and other treasure here from Harry Potter. And as I showed earlier, it does integrate with the door that we built for day 13 to create an entire vault scene. So I like how those two integrate together. Thought that was a very smart choice for the Advent calendars. Hope you've enjoyed my thoughts on the day 14 builds. Please join me tomorrow for day 15. Until then, happy building. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Subscribe to see more of my LEGO reviews. I've left links to several of my review playlists up here on the screen.